this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for color cast designs, and I am using the Merry Everything collection. I have a couple pieces of the wood veneers, and then one that is called Under the Tree, because I have this massive mess of papers that my daughter finally allowed me to take photos of without actually putting them in a garbage bag. Now, I am going to tell you this. My daughter is one of them that ever since, from a very, very early age, ever since she knew how to unwrap a present of some sort, this would never happen. She would go and get a garbage can, and she would take all of this garbage and put it in the garbage can. No prompting, no nothing. So this was the first year, 2 years ago, that I was allowed to do this. I was ecstatic because everybody's like, how do you not have a mess? Well, if you would know my daughter. So now I was able to take that, and so I thought maybe Under the Tree would work well for this one this year. And then I have these wood veneer pieces. I'm thinking about coloring or something. We'll see what I do. I thought the presents would go good. If I don't use them, obviously, last year's photos, I've got trees, and then I do have some more coming up because now all of the rest of my photos for December daily or documented is going to be when we went to Asheville, or we stayed right outside of Asheville, I should say. So I finally got all caught up to this point with all of the layouts that I have put previous to the very first one in Christmas that I've done. Since this is December 7th of going up, I still have quite a bit of Christmas prompting or documented prompting that's going on. So just be on the lookout. Make sure that you go check out the shop. Everything will be linked down below. I will link directly to this set and this, whether I use these or not. But I do know that this will be my title. It's going to be Under the Tree is a Mess. And I'm going to get some. And then the main collection that I'm going to be using is Boho Christmas from Simple Stories. And I will be actually following along on a Pinterest board that I found, which is one of Vicky Mooton's design team. I can honestly, for God's sakes, can never say her name, but I'm going to link it up here, and I'm going to show it right here, and then I'll post it down. I love following her channel. She has one of the most, I just love her style, and I do actually scrap lift quite a bit of her layouts because she does an amazing job with a mix of mixed media and then papers. So let's see what we can do. All right, as you can tell up in the upper right hand corner, what I am going to be doing is pretty much what she has in the corner. Now, I will link down the Pinterest board that I am following, but I do know that she typically does have a YouTube channel and a layout or like a process video for all of her layouts. I will find it on her channel as well. I'm almost betting I probably have watched it or will be watching it depending on when this was released. I'm not sure if this was last year's collection. No, it's got to be this year's collection for the design team. I'm not sure. Anyway, I am going to stick to all the banners, and I am going to do the white background. I just have a little bit of a black background sticking out because I don't do completely white. You guys all know this. I did grab, even though that I'm using the boho collection, I did grab a couple of pieces out of my other collection that is Vicky Mooton's that I'm working with, that one bundle that I was saying that I've got to finish up with. I needed some of the truer red colors, and then this tree one is a little bit better than the white one that I wanted because I wanted the color. Since my whole background is white, it wouldn't stick out. So I am doing my distressing, and then every one of them.
I have students.
Sorry about that. I forgot to turn off all of my alarms to school. What I was saying is that I am going to doodle up all of these so that they can kind of stick out a little bit off the page, since I am going to have a full white background. The tree paper that is in the boho collection, the boho Christmas collection. It's just too white and it wouldn't stick out, especially because it needs that white page that is underneath the photo. Now, I do have this buffalo plaid stencil, and it is from Cartabella, if I remember correctly. And I'm just poking out the colors like what she did. I really like how it turned out. It actually works out really, really well. I took 3 colors of my Distress Oxides. The green that I'm working with there is Shabby Shutters, and it works really, really well with the boho colors of that green that is pulled in. And then I did do the Lumberjack Plaid and then the Rustic Wilderness. I did get out my trusty Shimmers one, which is Sunset Strip. That is my gold. It's my go-to. If it's not Christmas Cheer in the Shimmers, it's this one. One of the two is always being used on my layouts. I always keep out my Shimmers stuff, and these 3 Distress Oxides, depending on the collection I'm using. I just wanted to pull this green out because it matches really well with that other green for right now. Versus maybe some of the other greens that we can use and that I have anyway. I am going to back up the photo with the same papers that I have. And then this is where, after I get done with this is where it's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have it all set up and ready to go. I have the vision. I see it on the layout. But because the title that I have is under the tree, it wasn't sticking out where I wanted. I wanted the Santa Claus to be on this side just because of the way it's looking. Every time I put it on the other side, it looked weird. So off camera, I did back the Color Designs paper or the acrylic piece right there, and then it sticks out. So no matter what I put it on, you will always see it. So I use 2 different collections, and I'll link them down below. One of this collection did come from Under the Tree. That one is one collection, and then the wood veneer pieces is another collection, and I'll link both of them down below if they have sold out. She does have other collections that match up really well with the ones that I'm using. I did also fussy cut 2 of the papers that were 6x8 to give me more of the florals that I wanted to use and the presents. The presents I put up on top just because I felt like that fit better than the bottom, just because I wanted like the pom-poms and that kind of stuff to show. And then the beauty of it is that it's barely, the mixed media is barely sticking out, which is perfect. Make sure that you go check out everything linked down below. I will have the group for Colorcast Designs along with all of the pieces that I have, the names of them. So if you did purchase them, you can find them easily. Otherwise, I will link items that match what I'm using if they are sold out. And if they are sold out, because she has had these up for a very long time on her page or on her website, so they might be sold out by the time I get it, which is okay. Because you can still use the older acrylic pieces from Colorcast Designs, which is what I've been doing. There are a few pieces, not for the design teams that are the design layouts that I've been making for Colorcast, but I have been using her acrylic pieces for quite a while now. I would say about 6 or 7 months is when I found Jessica and her shop, and I love everything about it. I love what she does, how thin they are, and how thin the wood pieces are too. It makes it so much easier to use. So I love these 2 little trees, and then I do love the wood pieces. I know you definitely, I didn't really color them this time, but you can definitely do that. I have colored her wood veneer pieces before, since it comes out, you know, wood, and it gives that really rustic look, and I love that about those pieces. So you can definitely give them a paint over if you wanted to. I do come in with my black, and then I do add a little bit more splatters in there. So you'll just see the 3 little dots. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. I do upload normally 2 to 3 times a week. During the month of December, it's just crazy because I try to get as much layouts as I possibly can. And then my regular schedule will go back in January. And now I'm just adding some gold splatters, which is all the pops of color from scrapbook.com. All of those are there. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. I am on my way to 4,000 subscribers, and I would love to have you as part of my family. The sales shots are coming up. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.